Hello, welcome to Class 5 Summary and Review. Let's get right into it. So this past class, we learned how to say these phrases in Numu. The one sitting on the left side, the one sitting on the right side. We also learned how to describe their feelings, and so I included the feelings and emotions that we learned 2 weeks ago. And I introduced two more feelings. First was the feeling of hunger. So in Schurz, Walker River area, there are two different ways that you can say this word hungry. One is tiayai, tiayai, tiayai. And second is pazia, pazia, pazia. We also learned how to say thirsty. Okay, thirsty. And even this word, there are kind of different ways of pronouncing it. First is budai, budai, budai. Next, sometimes you'll hear an E sound just before that D. So it's budai, budai, budai. And finally, sometimes you can have an extra U following the D. Budai, budai, budai. So pronouncing it either one of those ways is perfectly fine. So now, how do you say the one sitting on the left is thirsty or the one sitting on the right is hungry? Let's learn. So the root word left is oi, oi, oi. Very, very simple. Now, if you want to say the left side, you add the suffix nagwa. So it becomes oinagwa, oinagwa. Nagwa, that suffix means side. So oinagwa means left side. Oinagwa, oinagwa, oinagwa. Keep repeating it. Su oinagwa is now referring to like the left side, specifically referring to the subject of the sentence. So su oinagwa, su oinagwa. And finally, if you add katuru, su oinagwa katuru, that is the full sentence, the one sitting on the left side. Okay. So let's break down this last word, katuru. The root is katu, 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 which means to sit. Notice it is not katu, katu. No. It is katu. Is that U sound. And that du suffix is a nominalizer. Nominalizer. What that means is that it converts verbs into nouns. So the verb sit becomes sitter, or basically one who sits. So again, all together. Well, first off, let's take off this. So take off that middle word. If we just have suqatur, that just means the one sitting, or the one who sits, or the sitter. Suqatur, suqatur. It's not specific. It doesn't specify anything about the sitter. But if you add that second word, oinagwa, that specifies the one sitting on the left side. Su oinagwa katur. Now, notice his little thinking bubble. He has water, so he's thirsty. So how do you say he's thirsty? Well, you just add the word for thirsty at the very end of the sentence. Su oinagwa katur pudai. Su oinagwa katur pudai. Say it after me. Su oinagwa katur pudai. All right, now if you want to talk about the one sitting on the right-hand side, well, again, we start with just that framework of the one sitting, suqatur. But to specify the right side, you add this pretty long word, dumadainagwa. Dumadainagwa means right side. Dumadainagwa. Su dumadainagwa means the one sitting on the right side. So the root of this word is dumadai, dumadai, dumadai. Right. And again, nagwa means side. So dumadai nagwa means the right side. All together, su dumadai nagwa katuru. The one sitting on the right side. Su dumadai nagwa katuru. Now to say that this girl, notice she has food in her mind, so she's hungry. Again, you just add that last word, hungry. Su dumadai nagwa katuru tiayai. Su temade nagwakaturu tsiayai. Or su temade nagwakaturu pazia. Remember that other word, pazia, for hungry. So both phrases here are in one visual. Su oy nagwakaturu pudai. The one sitting on the left is thirsty versus su temade nagwakaturu tsiayai. The one sitting on the right is hungry. Now, during class, I ask questions using this template. Hayusu blank katuru num, which means how does the one sitting on the blank side feel? And you just fill in that blank with either the word for left side or right side. So if you want to ask about the man sitting on the left side, you put oinagwa in there. Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. How does the one sitting on the left side feel? Versus if it's the right side you're focused on, you put tumadenagwa. Hayusu tumadenagwa katuru num. How does the one sitting on the left, or excuse me, the right side feel? Hayusu tumadenagwa katuru num. So, as usual, the goal in my classes is to listen as best as you can without any notes and to respond without any notes. Because sometimes we get so caught up on our notes that it really delays learning. However, please do not feel discouraged if you do need to check out your notes at times. That is perfectly fine because I know learning a new language takes a lot of time and practice and a lot of reviewing, and that's why I make these review videos. So, again, as best as you can though, try to wean yourself off of your notes and just listen and understand what I'm saying. So, starting off here, which one am I asking about? Hayusu temade nagwa katuru num. The one on the right side. And you answer, how? Su temade nagwa katuru pudai. The one sitting on the right side is thirsty. Or Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. I asked, how does the one sitting on the left side feel? Answer, notice he has a taco in his mind, so he's hungry. So you say, su oinagwa katuru pazia. Or su oinagwa katuru tsiayai. The one sitting on the left is hungry. Okay. Now, incorporating some of our previous emotions that we learned a couple weeks ago, let's move on to this slide. Which one am I asking about? Hayusu temade nagwa katuru num. Hayusu temade nagwa katuru num. That is, how does the one sitting on the right side feel? Notice he has H2O on her mind, so the answer is su temade nagwa katuru pudai. The one sitting on the right is thirsty. Now, the other question is, Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. Notice her battery is running low, so she is tired. So the answer is su oinagwa katuru kaimani. Su oinagwa katuru kaimani. The one sitting on the left is tired. Tired. Now, one more. Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. Which one am I asking about? And how do you answer? Su oinagwa katuru kusiga. Su oinagwa katuru kusiga. Or katuru kusiga. The one sitting on the left is angry. Angry. Hayusu temade nagwa katuru num. Hayusu temade nagwa katuru num. Answer. Su temade nagwa katuru pazia. Or su temade nagwa katuru tsiayai. The one sitting on the right is hungry. Versus Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. Hayusu oinagwa katuru num. Answer. Su oinagwa katuru tuoyai. Su oinagwa katuru tuoyai. The one sitting on the left is sick. All right, so that was just a few of the examples for review. So on your own, please continue to practice. Maybe if you want to practice on your own, pause it and use this slide right here. Or again, pause it and you can use this slide here. And another one. And another one, ask those questions to yourself and answer. So keep practicing until next time for next class. Mubunirwa.